Well, y'all already know what time it is, man.
Hi, I'm Kenny.
Hi.
I use all pronouns, of course.
Sure.
Yeah. True.
You said, I'm sorry, you said you use what pronoun?
I use all pronouns.
You use all of them?
Yes.
Okay, you're a she, right?
You could say that, yes.
Okay.
Go to
Just so I know what I'm dealing with here, how many genders are there?
Multiple.
Okay, interesting. All right, what's your question?
But of course, you want to know that there's only two genders, correct?
Yes, there are.
Male and female, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you would consider yourself a high-value man, correct?
Look, dog. Here's the thing. There's only two genders, man. Male and female. I've never heard of a case like this. I've never researched or studied. I've heard people talk about it. I've never heard of a case. So people being born with two different body parts down there. I've never studied and researched it. But last time I checked, no matter what you was born as and what you got implanted in, no matter what you was born at and what you got chopped off, it's only two genders, bro. Oh, here we go. One of these. Y'all know what time it is. Matter of fact, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're going to receive this video. Probably receive it in the afternoon, but y'all know what time it is, man.
Correct?
Nope, never said that.
No.
I don't think you can attribute that title to yourself. I think that's something that other people recognize.
Other people recognize. So you yourself, that you recognize that you are high value?
I mean, if people see me that way, I don't think you can really call yourself like that's like calling yourself alpha. I think that's very cheesy and tacky. I think
Really?
Your reputation precedes you. That's what I think it should be, or how it is.
Okay. And you yourself, you say you have a wife, correct?
No, I don't have a wife.
You don't have a wife. Okay. But you do find yourself accompanied with other women, correct?
In what way?
I mean, you could. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like on the show, because we bring girls on our show. And
no.
Okay. Yeah. So like me dealing with other women?
Yes.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay. Do those other women, value themselves? What kind of career do those women have when they come to you?
I mean, I don't really care about it.
Why not?
Because generally speaking, men don't care about a woman's career. We just don't.
But you said you should bring more to the table. So why not a career? Why not a high-paying value?
All right. Well,
job?
let's go through this. So let's say I told you, me and you were on a date, right? And I told you, hypothetically, again, you could, the purposes of bear with me here. I know you hate me and everything, but yeah.
Oh, I don't hate you.
So,
I'm just trying to see.
So let's assume, right? We're on a day and I tell you, hey, look, I have like this awesome Jordan collection. I got these designer wallets. I got like this walk-in closet. It's awesome. Okay. What's your thoughts with that?
You buy a lot of expensive things. Yes.
Okay. So what else comes to mind when I'm talking about my obsession for fashion?
You like fashion. You like to dress up, essentially.
Okay. But what's your opinion on that?
What else is my opinion?
So would it be fair to say
you're a rich man because you can afford Jordan's designer clothes?
Okay, but let me ask you this. Would it be fair to say that you'd be indifferent to me saying that?
Yes, because
hold on.
What's the point?
Pause that. Thank you. That's exactly how we feel about women's careers.
Set up, bro. You see, that's a problem with a lot of y'all, man. Y'all think y'all so smart, y'all not. He set you up, led you down the road, and you heard a question. She said, "What do you mean that guys shouldn't care about a woman's career? What do you mean?" Did he basically does his example, and she's basically like, "Okay, well, yes, you're nice, whatever." Right? Exactly how we feel. Set up, man. You're so smart, you stupid. Don't you hate those people? They so smart, they stupid. Stupid as hell. She didn't see that one coming. I saw that a mile away coming.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
no, hold on. No, I really want.
Now she gets into the what? What do you mean? Here come that female shit. Here come that female shit up out of it. We talking about, huh? What happened? What?
I want you to take that in.
Huh?
That same level of indifference, right, that you have for me having an awesome wardrobe or sneakers or whatever, you're indifferent to it. That's exactly how men feel about women's careers. And I'll explain what I mean by this. Because my wardrobe doesn't benefit you, right? It doesn't benefit you.
No.
Same thing. A woman's career doesn't benefit us. It doesn't benefit us because we're still going to be expected to be a protector and a provider. So this is why, in general.
Now, I disagree with that. I disagree with that to an extent. And the reason I say that is because some women's careers do propel men. Some women's careers do help men get to the next level. The networking, they may know these particular type groups of people. So I do disagree with how he explained, well, it does nothing for us. Now, he's talking on a basic level, meaning as far as he's not talking like somebody that's kind of on his level. He's not talking like that. He's talking to somebody maybe in the income-based range of, you could say 1,000 to maybe 20,000 or maybe 35,000 a year. That's the range he's talking into. He's not talking in the range of people who's making $500,000 or $1 million or even $250,000 a year. He's not talking like that. You could tell. But once again, he's dumbing it down for her. And what does she immediately do? Huh? What do you mean? What? You're see, this is the problem. This is the problem. People are so smart that whenever their smartness is challenged and they're made to look dumb, they start to act dumb. What do you mean? What do you mean? They try to make it seem like your point doesn't make sense instead of being like it makes complete. You know what? You're right. I get that. It's the need to rebel against the person. It's the need to not agree with a person, even though they made a valid point. His point was valid that he made. We can't say his point was not valid that he made. The point he made was completely valid. But once again, they have to stand up for whatever they believe, whatever it is, man, and try to discredit you. You know, just it's crazy, man. It goes back to that respect thing we always talk about, you know.
Men don't care about women's careers. It doesn't benefit us. Just like my shoe collection doesn't benefit you.
But you can't attribute a piece of wardrobe to a career.
You know what I'm saying? She's being stupid. Like she's trying to find a way to wiggle her points into a conversation when your whole point for even coming up or saying anything's been shut down. It's done. You can't contribute a wardrobe to a career. Like she's like you're so smart until it's time to be smart. Don't you hate those people? We'll get big. Don't you hate those people? They're so smart. They're so intelligent. They got the answers for everything. They know about how to maneuver in this situation. They know about how to con their way into this situation. They so smart. They ask them anything. They tell you all the answers. They don't listen to anybody. But when it's time to actually become smart and have a smart conversation, they act dumb when you prove a point because their smarts have been challenged and they feel like, oh man, I'm not in their own mind. They feel like I'm not as smart as what I thought I was. I'm not as slick in what I was trying to say my message as I thought it was. He got you. Like some people just have a question. And after that question, they have one point that they can only make. And then once you basically dismantle the question that they're answering you, that they're asking you, once you dismantle it and make them look dumb, they run to that one point they have. And then once you dismantle that point, they don't have nothing. They start to do that mental manipulation of the twisting of the words and everything you're saying and trying to, what do you mean that this can't be connected to this? How does that even, they start to do that because they're defeated, man. Instead of taking their L, a lot of people can't take L's, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even necessarily like a financial L or a physical L. It can be a verbal debate L too. People can't take L's, man.
I'm just giving you a functional equivalent. Like that's how, like the way you view the whole closet thing. That's how we view women in relationship, women in education and a career. We don't care.
Okay, so you're saying I should value myself less to achieve a man who will protect me, provide everything I need.
See what I'm saying? This is what they do. And this is what I'm gonna give y'all some game. This is what they do. So you're saying he didn't say anything. He didn't say you had to do anything. What you're doing is you're defeated. Instead of being like, you know what, that makes sense, and accepting the defeat, you got to do this panhandling, and it's just like sad, man. And fellas, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, man. I'm gonna get big with y'all, fellas. I'm gonna be 100. Don't go for that, bro. If you dealing with somebody that don't want to understand, if you dealing with a person that can't accept the L in a debate, in an argument, don't deal with that person, bro. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is you're putting yourself around people who don't want to be accountable. You're putting yourself around people who don't want to learn anything, whether they had a point coming into what y'all was talking about, and then you said the right stuff and they lost it or whatever it may be. You put people around those type people. You don't want to surround yourself around people who can't take an L, who who can't take game or can't accept. Well, you know what? That makes sense in the midst of a heated argument or whatever. Not even because it's not heated, but you know what I'm saying. Like, don't put yourself around those people. You got to back away, man. That's some game for you guys. I know a lot of you guys would deal with that. Listen to her, stupid.
Basically, rich, tall, strong,
She didn't say none of
masculine.
that.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think you should value yourself less.
But you said women deserve less, so
Yeah,
therefore,
yeah,
me, I
from the-
deserve less.
Yeah, I don't think men should be simping on women. They got to earn that.
But you clearly haven't earned it yourself, because no one respects you right here.
What does that have to do with anything? See what I'm saying? She has nothing to go on. Basically, what he's saying is this: for a lot of you guys that don't understand it, you shouldn't just be going out here. Listen, man, I gotta get big because y'all niggas be retarded sometimes. What he's saying is this: you shouldn't be going out here and just because she looks good, just because she drives, or just because whatever it may be. Oh, let's go out to eat. You don't spend money on no girl, bro. I don't care what they look like. If they driving nice whips and all that stuff or whatever, hell, it may be an exception. Depends on what they got going on. But don't just be out here leading with your money, bro. Lead with your character. Lead with your mouthpiece. That's basically what he's saying. And I know a lot of you guys be out here, man. Y'all lead with y'all money, man. Keep fucking y'all money up for these girls that y'all not about to be with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no worse than fucking your money up. Think about your money as a tool to invest, bro. You got to think about you could have had what? You could have had 15 dates, right? And out of those 15 dates, only one or two actually stuck around. One of them that they give you the draws whenever you want them, and the other one, you may hit every once in a while, but y'all cool. But the rest 13, bro, you just wasted money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to realize your money is an investment tool. So if you're going to take some money and you're going to go out and have fun with a shorty, you're investing in that shorty, bro. You can't get those dollars back. Those particular dollars that you spent, you can't get those back. Yes, you can go out and make some more. You can always make some more, but why do you want to keep having to go out and make more whenever because you're spending more on this day, that day? Like, y'all got to stop that. Money is an investment too, man. If you can't see yourself being with shorty, if you can't see yourself smashing shorty for an extended period of time, if you can't see yourself being friends with shorty for a long extended period of time, those are three separate things. Either in a relationship, either maybe just a smash buddy, or just friendship. If you can't see that, bro, don't spend your money, though. It is what it is, man.
I'm sorry?
But you clearly don't deserve it either.
I don't. I don't.
I'm gonna go back.
You're saying men should not
earn that.
Build a website you love with Wix.
I don't know what she talking about. She lost. She's defeated.
Create your brand.
But you clearly haven't earned it yourself, because no one respects you right here.
I'm sorry?
But you clearly don't deserve it either. Okay, so you're a piece of wardrobe to a career.
All right.
I'm just giving you a functional equivalent. Like that's how, like the way you view the whole closet thing. That's how we view women in relationship, women in education and a career. We don't care.
Okay, so you're saying I should value myself less to achieve a man who will protect me, provide everything I need. Basically, rich, tall, strong, masculine. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think you should value yourself less.
But you said women deserve less, so
Yeah,
therefore,
yeah,
me, I deserve less.
Yeah, I don't think men should be simping on women. They got to earn that.
But you clearly haven't earned it yourself, because no one respects you right here.
I'm sorry?
Earn what?
But you clearly don't deserve it either.
Deserve what?
I don't.
You're saying men should not be simps for women,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Men shouldn't be simps for women because they're, let's say, they have too many cons instead of pros.
Bitch, what is you talking about? See, this right here, man. This is a person defeated, bro. This is a person you're done. Shorty, you're done. Get off the mic. They have more cons. This goes back to the statement we said earlier. They have a point, and no, they ask a question, and they only have one point to support that question. Once you make them look silly in the question they ask, and then once you destroy their point, they ain't got nothing else. Prime example, I just told y'all that. Look, man. Hold on, man. Let me get big, man. Didn't I just tell y'all that, man? I literally just told y'all. And now psychologically, you can see there's nothing left. She's just crawling and for nothing. Like she said, what she's saying now ain't making sense. She's dumb.
So women should be leaning to more the submissive, the more traditional housewife, not a feminist either.
What are you talking about?
You're kind of jumbling a bunch of things together. I don't quite understand what you're trying to ask or
okay
here.
So you want, oh, I'm sorry, I'll explain this in crayon eating terms.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, why should not men not be simps, especially if you're looking for a long-term relationship? Let's say a wife, you want to have kids, you want to settle down.
I think you mean why should men not be simps?
Hold on, man. Before you answer it, I'm answering it.
Yeah, why shouldn't they?
First off, shorty, men should not be simps because you lose money. Secondly, men should not be simps because it does something psychologically to that woman when she feels, oh, this guy on this level. Women analyze things a lot different than men. Women analyze every little intricate detail. That's why they can have better conversations about nothing. You ever been around a conversation and they're talking about, oh yeah, I went over about that. It was in the green pack. It was in the green pack. Oh yeah, the green pack, it has that one sticker stuff on the back, but it has 24 because you have to get this one, because if you don't get the one that has 24 in there, they're gonna stick you at 8, and it's not gonna be the one you want because they're gonna the lead's real small and it's gonna break real easy. Girl, I knew something was up. I did get that. I went over to such and such, and I was asking them about the millimeters in the lead and how long the pencil will last if you're doing this. Men won't do that. We'd be like, oh no, you go over here, it's the blue pack, it has such and such millimeter on it. We're not talking about no lead breaking. We're not talking about where we got it from, the shelf we got it from. We're not talking about what time we got it, what store we got it. This store has the better ones than this, even though they're still the same, but for some reason, the product from this store is better. We're not talking about that, right? So women get a lot of intricate details and stuff like that. So with that being said, back to my original point. With that being said, the reason why men shouldn't be simps for women is because they will examine it. Like, hold on, this guy look good. Okay. He go to the gym. He got a nice career. Okay. He's got some money. He got a nice car. Oh man, y'all, and he buying me all of this. It does something psychologically to them. Okay, well, cool. And if it's the wrong one, what they gonna do? Okay, well, I'm see, can I go out here and find me another one just like this? If it's the wrong one, so what they do is they go out here with this mentality, and when you may see shorty like, oh, man, she look good, because shorty she's not bad looking either. So you may look up like, oh, she looks good, all right. You may go holler at her. She may be like, oh, no, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. I'm cool. And you may be like, well, let's go out to eat. Let's go out to eat. And, they're examining you. They're looking at like, well, the dude already got who does this. He dressed better. He kind of look better. His hair. See, that's what they do. They do that. We don't necessarily do that. You know what I'm saying? We can have something bad and we'll still go for something raggedy. Just what it is, but that's what they do. But it messes them up psychologically, so they feel like, well, if I had this guy up here who did this, I most definitely ain't dealing with no guy down here who can't do this. It messes them up psychologically, man. That's why you shouldn't simp, because all you're doing is ruining the fucking woman when you simp for them, especially the wrong one.
Well, the problem is that when you're a simp, women don't respect you. Women don't respect simps.
Okay.
They just don't.
You try to come up with something. Look at it.
So
it's just the reality.
Okay. If it's the other way around, women should not be simps for men.
Well, no, actually, women should simp for their man.
But why?
Why?
Women deserve less?
Okay, I'll tell you why. Because men typically know how to deal with attention and validation from women better than women do. And I'll tell you why. What I mean by this. So a young man will go through his life a lot of the times, maybe not get a kiss from a girl, maybe not get a gift from a woman, maybe not have a date, whatever it may be. It's really hard for a lot of guys. So when guys get attention or affection from women, we typically tend to remember that, right? Men might go through their entire life without getting a gift, versus a woman, she's going to be courted, she's going to get simps on her all the time. Women don't really know how to appreciate male attention because you guys get so much of it, right? But us, on the other hand, men, especially when they've worked and made themselves attractive, we know how to appreciate women treating us well. But women typically don't know how to appreciate men treating them well. This is why guys get stuck in the friend zone, right? So it's completely different. Because since we don't get the abundance of attention that you guys do, we're able to better appreciate that attention when we do get it. Does that make sense?
So why don't you?
Now, I messed up. Hold on real quick. I messed up. But what y'all need to realize is this, y'all. He's speaking for like lower level income based people. Once again, this has got to be under 35,000, 45,000. It's not dudes. It's not guys who's making a lot of money because, you know, they can get whatever girl they want. They got the money to do it, whatever. So if you are one of those guys who are struggling and speaking, he's speaking, man. He's speaking to y'all, female wise, not guys. He's speaking to you females, that you lower tier females. He ain't talking to you females that got the money and all that. I know I said guys at first, but I meant females. He's speaking to you lower tier females, man, to get y'all to understand a little bit more. Oh shit.
This in crayon eating terms.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the problem is that when you're a simp, there, man, whatever it may be, it's really hard for a lot of guys. So, all the time, women don't really know how to appreciate male attention because you guys get so much of it, right? But us, on the other hand, men, especially when they've worked and made themselves
but why don't you put yourself out there more?
We're able to better appreciate that attention when we do get it. Does that make sense?
So why don't you put yourself out there more? Be more attractive to women, of course.
This is what I tell guys to do. But that takes time.
But it takes time.
It takes a lot of time
to make yourself attractive.
For men, yes. The things that make a man attractive take time to accumulate.
Okay. In your own words, what makes a man attractive?
A bunch of things. Competency, network, income, title, the ability to be a leader, experience. You know, this is basically the things that men need to have in place to be attractive to a large demographic of females.
Okay. What should a man's title be?
I'm sorry?
You said title. What does title mean? And of course, in your standards.
Oh, I mean, as in like what he identifies as his like career.
As his career?
Yes.
So you're saying
what he does for a profession. Okay. Men are typically defined by their careers.
All right.
And what they do.
All right. So what are women defined as? Instead of, boobs, breast, and all.
Having a family.
Having a family?
Yes.
And that's
raising the next generation of children and people.
Okay. So you're saying
I think that's the best thing a woman can do, not her career.
Okay. So men should not be sent for women.
Yep.
See, and I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna be right here. You see how she has a problem with everything? Think about this. Let's think about this, and we're gonna get back to the video. Think about this. She has a problem with everything. He said this. I don't agree with, like I said, I don't agree with this dude. I don't agree with everything this guy says. But he said this. Women should be basically, he basically said women should be in charge of raising the next generation of people. So when they say the world goes around, right, but women kind of control the world, are y'all really following me here? We're gonna get a little deeper a little bit. Women, yes, men control what they control. They run stuff, they build stuff. We are always going to be the leaders, but women control the substance that's actually being put out in the world. Why? Because women are the nurturers. Women have the kids. Women teach the kids this, right? And I know there's single dads. I know there's couples and family people. They both balance it, but we're talking. They balance the load of information and what you teach your kid. We're gonna talk like this for a minute. So if a woman's in charge of helping this kid grow, helping this kid mature, making sure this kid learns this, learns that, the woman is sending the product out into the world to prosper, right? So this goes back to what they be like women kind of the money makes the world, women make the world go round, all that shit, right? Because they do. Y'all are in control of the people in a way. The development of the y'all are in control of the development of the people. So if you're spending 18 years as a woman helping your kid, developing your kid, such this, such that, and your kid goes out here and does something stupid, most of that could be on you, right? And most of it's on that adult also, because people make adult decisions, stuff like that. You never know. The best kids can make the worst decisions. I get that. But for the most part, y'all in control of the people. What's wrong with that? Who doesn't want to be in control of making sure people grow and succeed? Who doesn't want to be in control of putting the product out into the world? We're just the people that's supposed to provide the way. We're the people who are supposed to go out here, make something, take care of this, build this, provide the way. Y'all are in charge of getting the hard drive and computer chips together in the kid's head and sending them out in the world to be great. Just saying, man. Like I said, I know there's 2-parent households, but I was making a point based off of his point he made. Look at this dummy.
Not even including their wives?
Look.
Well, even with your wife, you don't want to be a simp. Obviously, you don't want to be a pushover. I'm saying treat her well, obviously, but you don't want to be a simp either. Because remember, let me define simp for you. Being a simp is basically showing an unreciprocated amount of attention and validation to a female that's not doing the same.
So what if she is doing the same?
But so we have a few more minutes. Let's go to the next person.
You know what? Sure. Of course. It's been a pleasure talking with you, Kenny.
No problem.
He, she, they, pronouns.
Sure.
Yeah, she was trash, y'all. And Shorty was trash. I'm kind of liking reacting to those, man, because it really shows you how stupid these people really are, like in their mind. Like, I hate smart people who so smart they're dumb. Be good at what you're good at. Don't try to step into somebody else's lane when they've been there and they distinguished in that lane, but you're a novice. Don't do that, man. If you're gonna go into somebody else's lane, you better be prepared and ready, because they've been in that lane for 4 or 5 years. You're just going in that lane, today? So anyways, man, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about that. And yeah, let me know what you think about that, man. We'll see you guys on the next one.